Hello, welcome to Stranded Deep. This is Agurk. I'm back for another update. Beam Team Games has just released experimental 0.54 for Stranded Deep. It's July 31st, 2019. This just came out today. I'm really excited about this. Let's take a look at the developer notes. If you want to see them yourself, you can go to beamteamgames.com and just scroll down to the first item here. And it'll open up the intro and text about it. So let's take a look at what it says. 0.54 experimental build. Hey everyone. Experimental update 0.54, new female character, shipwrecks, animals, and much more. Cool. A new experimental build 0.54.00 is now available. We're really excited to be able to release a new update. It's no secret that it's been a while since our last update. The last few months have been pretty hard for us as we dealt with the paperwork and fallout of Telltale going bankrupt, leaving our console port in limbo. It's all pretty much behind us now, and things are looking up. We're working on co-publishing the game ourselves, and we'll have more news and a release date soon. Thanks again to everyone who continues to contribute and support our small studio in Stranded Deep. You're very welcome. In the meantime, we've been working away behind the scenes on a new update, and here it is. There's heaps of new stuff in this update and more to come, so check it out. We've released this update on the experimental branch for now, but we'll be following any bug reports closely as we'd like to get this on the stable branch as soon as possible. Have fun, stay alive, Beam Team Games. Now, before I go and explain all of this, I just want to say that there was also an experimental update 0.53 back in February. I didn't do a video on that, so there are a couple of pretty major things that happened there. Amongst those was the removing tarps completely from the game. They'll be adding cloth as a spawn item on islands now instead of tarps. Most of the all of the recipes that used to use tarps now use cloth. The other big thing they did was they added the ability to farm yucca plants. Now that in itself is huge because you'll need even more fibrous leaves than you needed before, because there's no longer tarps. You have to use cloth, so you can craft cloth to build all those things that used to require a tarp. So if you have a loom, you can make those. Okay, so let's go on to the next bug fixes. I'm not going to read all the bug fixes because it's a lot of the stuff is stuff you don't even run into, most people. Some of the stuff is things that you've seen before, maybe annoyed you, maybe you just kind of brush them off. But you can read those yourself. Changes, we'll go down to that area. Change the default controller layout. Show watch is now Y or triangle. This is on if you're using like a Xbox controller or something. Inventory and crafting menu are bound to the L and R bumpers. Cool. Removed spear interaction. Can now pick objects off of the spear. I think that was sometimes fish got caught on the end of your spear or your fishing spear. Nerfed the UV sun exposure. Overly complicated and hard to understand. Yeah, I've noticed a lot of YouTubers have no clue how that works. So that's probably a good thing that they nerfed that. I'll have to see what they actually did to it though. Change the watch UV indicator to show if you are protected from the sun or not. Okay, cool. Underwater or in shade will show none. Okay. Improve the watch feedback. Low critical vitals will now flash. That's good. Improve the watch feedback again. Remove the rounded values on vital bars. Easier to monitor which vitals are depleting. Not sure what that means, but okay. Added SPF, sun protection factor, vital to the watch. That's cool. Tells you if you've got sunscreen or not, or how much you have, or if it's wearing off, I guess. I don't know. Remove the sleep vital from the watch because it had no in-game effects. You can still sleep through the night. Okay, fine. Remove the clock screen from the watch. Waste of screen space. The clock, date, and UV now appear as a top bar that is always visible on any screen. I assume they mean that on the watch. I don't know. We'll check it out. But that would be nice. Okay, we'll see. Increase the watch size on the screen. Cool. Change the private jet intro. Nice. Added distant billboards for missions. Okay, I assume that means that it's easier to find the missions out in the middle of the ocean now, because before they were pretty hard to spot at times. You had to see this little mast sticking out of the water. Maybe they've added a bigger something or other so you can see it easier. Added a new screen intro. All right, we'll check that out. Added a new female character. Baby. All right. Select from the new character gender option when creating a new game to play as either a male or female character. Cooperative gameplay will assign both genders, but these can be alternated from the gender option. I wonder if that means that you have to have one player as a male and one as a female? I don't know. I don't play co-op, so I don't know. Changes are purely cosmetic. Makes no difference to your actual gameplay. And there she is. Those shoes really are not practical, young lady. You should put some running shoes on or something. Or maybe flip-flops. Sure. Added female voice-over audio clips. I guess that would be for the female character. Added clean character clothing models for the intro private jet scene. Yay! No more tattered clothes while you're still flying on the jet. Good. Added game difficulty settings. Oh, awesome. Select 3 types of game difficulties from the new difficulty option when creating a new game. Please note these settings cannot be changed once the world has been created, so choose wisely. Normal difficulty. Play Stranded Deep the way it was meant to be played, whether you are new or experienced. Okay. Hard difficulty. Play Stranded Deep with more of a challenge. Vitals deplete faster. Side effects are more dangerous. Resources are harder to harvest, and creatures do more damage. Ooh, I like it. I'm going to be playing on hard difficulty later on. Creative difficulty. What? Play Stranded Deep without worrying about your vitals or taking any damage. You will still need to, oh, come on. You will still need to harvest and scavenge resources, but without the constant threat of dying. You are invincible. Also, you wear a nice hat, so everyone knows you like it easy. Oh, man. Oh, really? You still have to harvest stuff? Scavenge? Oh, come on. Creative should be like in Minecraft, where you can just, you want like unlimited clay, click on clay and have unlimited clay. Don't make us have to scavenge that stuff. It takes way too long. All right, maybe they'll change that in the future. I mean, if you like building and you really like that kind of creative mode in like Minecraft, for example, I mean, everybody's played Minecraft, so I'm going to use that as the example. You can just build like massive structures in Minecraft using all of the available resources. Why can't you do that in Stranded Deep? That would be so much easier, because I love building stuff. I'd love to be able to build like a resort on my beach, or a big mansion, or some fancy thing that currently in the game, it takes way too long to gather up enough resources to build anything big. So I tend not to build anything big, but oh well, maybe next time. Added animal difficulty settings. Cool. Select 3 types of animal difficulties from the new animal difficulty option when creating a new game. This option is separate to the game's difficulty setting for those who like to customize their experience. Please note these settings cannot be changed once the world has been created. Normal animals. Animals will behave normally, set to the standard difficulty. If you select passive animals, sharks and snakes will not attack. Bosses will still attack. Select removed animals, sharks are removed from the generation and will not spawn. Bosses will still be generated. Wow, for all of you out there who hate sharks, get paranoid or paralyzed whenever there's a shark around, you can now play without sharks. Wow, that should be a big thing for a lot of people. I don't mind the sharks. I mean, they're a challenge. They add a bit of excitement to the game. They provide food. They provide, what do you call them, rawhide for leather. So I like having the sharks in the game. And I think they should be even more aggressive than they actually are. They should actually be a threat to kill you in this game. And it's very rare that you actually die from a shark attack unless you're already really, really very low health, in which case you probably shouldn't be out in the water where there are sharks. But all right, let's go on to the next one. Added new player stamina. Oh, interesting. Stamina is displayed by a yellow bar at the bottom of the screen when sprinting or sprint swimming. Sprint swimming, is that a thing? Can you sprint swim? How the heck do you do that? Okay. Once stamina is drained, the bar will turn red and a cooldown penalty will be applied until stamina is fully replenished. Sprint and sprint swimming require and consume stamina. Stamina can be increased by training the physical skill, see below. Added new player skills. That goes along with the one above. This is interesting. Still making surviving easier and unlock different content. Skills can be viewed from the new player skills watch screen. The hunting skill. Hunting skill level affects the amount of damage melee and ranged weapons do to creatures in the world. Hunting experience can be gained by killing creatures. The more dangerous the creature, the more experience you gain. That makes sense. You go around killing a lot of crabs, you're not going to get a lot of experience. You kill a bunch of sharks, you're going to be like a macho hunter guy or girl. Cooking skill. Really? Cooking skill? Cooking levels affect the amount of calories food gives. A higher cooking level will give more nutrients. Cooking experience is gained by cooking foods. No way. That doesn't seem to make sense. Yeah, okay, obviously it does. Harvesting skills. Harvesting levels affect the amount of damage done to resources when using tools. A higher harvesting level will gather resources quicker. Harvesting experience can be gained by harvesting resources such as trees, rocks, clay, scrap, and wood. I want to be able to one-shot a tree. I want to chop it and knock it down with one hit. That's my goal. Physical skill. Physical levels affect your stamina and oxygen. Higher physical levels increase how long you can sprint and hold your breath underwater. Physical experience can be gained by swimming and building structures with a hammer. Okay. I'm going to become big and strong by hammering. Okay. Crafting skill. Crafting experience is gained by crafting items and building structures. The more advanced the object or structure you craft, the more experience is gained. Certain crafting combinations are now locked until the crafting level requirement is met. Oh, that's great. I love that. Because no more are these people that come into the game and they want to build themselves a house like from day one. It's like you don't even have a water still or a fire pit yet and you're wanting to build a house. Come on, you got to kind of progress through the steps that you have to do in order to get to the point where it's worthwhile to spend time building a house. Or the people who go in and build a gyrocopter from day one or day two. It's like, really? I like that they've done that. That's really cool. All right, so they have some new watches here. These are interesting. They've flipped all the bars sideways. Instead of vertically, they're now horizontal. You've got your hearts, you've got a meat thingy, that's food, that's water, and then the bottom one, I think that says SPF. Okay, cool. The middle one, I can't read what all those are. Those must be your skills. And the last one, status effects, healthy. Okay. Added sprint swimming for faster underwater movement. There you go. They've added sprint swimming. You can't sprint swim now, but you've added it. There you go. I thought I was losing it. What? Has there been sprint swimming all this time and I didn't know? No, they've added it in this version. Cool. Added new tool belt, craftable items, and hotkey bar. Each tool belt level unlocks more hotkey slots and the next level tool belt. What? Keyboard uses 0 to 9. Controller uses D-pad for the first 4 slots. What? Tool belt? You can have a tool belt? That would be so handy. Oh, this is going to be cool. All right. Added a new container shelf stacker craftable item. Oh, look at this. I guess they didn't like people using the raft, leaving the floorboards off a raft in order to put all their crates. Wow. Added new container shelf stacker craftable item. You can craft this and it can be placed on rafts, structures, or terrain. Each shelf allows for 3 storage containers to be stored securely. Oh, that's nice. That's going to be interesting. Wow, if you could stack them 3 high like that, I wonder how many you can place on each. It looks like in the photo it might only be one of those per raft section. That's going to change a lot of stuff. That's going to change how people build their rafts. That's going to change a lot of stuff. I like it, but it's going to change a lot of stuff. All right. Added spyglass loot item. Oh, nice. For getting a better look at far objects. Very, very nice. Added a new goblin shark. Nice. Added a new whale shark. Oh, I love whale sharks. Added a new hammerhead shark. Oh, I love those too. Added new giant grouper fish. Okay. Oh, turtles. Added new turtle. I love it. Oh my God. Added new yacht shipwreck. Added new Polynesian shipwreck. Added new plane shipwreck. Ah, Amelia Earhart's plane. They did it. That's probably not Amelia Earhart's, but okay. Added a new tanker shipwreck. Oh, this is awesome. Look at this. Added new survivor shelters from past survivors. Oh, that's sweet. That actually looks like you could use it as a shelter, unlike the current shelter, which is just this tiny little triangle that you can't even crawl inside. They call it a shelter, but it doesn't shelter anything. Restored the woolly Easter egg. Restored the diver's slate Easter egg. I don't know what that one is. That must have been from like a really early version of the game. I've never seen a diver's slate in the game. Restored the parcel Easter egg. That's the DeadX package. Added new raft controls. So have to see what those are. Added new raft animations. Dev notes, blah, blah, blah. Okay, awesome. That looks really cool. I'm excited for this. Let's head over to the game and see what we get. All right, so Stranded Deep is starting up. You can see the new animation here with the water in the background, the deep blue ocean, I guess. Press enter. You can't click on this anymore. You have to hit the enter key on your keyboard. And this will load up. I am so excited for this. This is going to be great. I have been waiting for this update for so long. They updated this in version 53 or 0.53. The start screen now is an aerial shot of your island. Now this you can't really see much because the last time I saved the game, it was the middle of the night. So all you can see is kind of a vague outline of my island and a bunch of lights. Those are lanterns all scattered around my island. Yeah. So if it was daytime, this would be a daytime shot, which would be a little bit more interesting than the nighttime shot. My apologies for that, but we'll see what we get. On the left here, we have the option to continue, start a new game, the cartographer options, and quit. All right. Before you start a new game, if you want to save your existing world, now what I'm going to, all right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a new game because I want to select a female character if I can. So I'm going to save my old world because this has my old tutorial on it and the world that I was playing at that time. I don't want to lose that, so you can't have multiple saves in this game currently. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and save my folder. Now, it is under Documents, Stranded Deep, Data, Experimental. This is the version I'm currently playing. This is the standard version, and this is the experimental version. So I'm going to copy that entire folder, and I'm going to save that under, I'm just going to make a new folder, and I'm going to call it SD Saves. Can't type. And in that folder, I'm going to just paste the experimental folder so that I'll know it's there. I can reinstate it later if I screw up or if something goes wrong or if I just want my old game back. Okay, so let's close that and let's click New Game. Do you want to start a new game? This could overwrite your existing saved game, which it probably will do. So let's just say yes. Now we can use the existing world that I was on. It will have all of your existing islands, but it won't have all of your stuff. It won't have your buildings. It won't have your rafts. It won't have anything. It'll be like starting all over again, just on the same world. So I'm going to say random and just start a new one. Single player. Oh yeah, see there. There's one answer. Cooperative. One male, one female. All right, difficulty level. Normal, hard, creative. Just going to leave it at normal for now. Wildlife, normal, passive, or removed. We're going to leave that at normal. Male. Let's go female. And let's start and see what happens. I want to see how different this startup sequence will be. Yes, I'm aware of that. All right, so we backed up my old world. We're getting a new startup sequence. Let's see what they've done to the jet scene at the beginning. Whether it's completely different or just tweaked or what they've done to it. Let's go. Yep, turbulence. Oh, look, it's her. Clothes are clean, not ripped. That's nice. Looks pretty much the same otherwise. Yep, still the same. Oh, we're not even underwater. Or are we? I don't know. Are we? No, we're not. We're on the surface of the water. Oh, this is different. Mr. Pilot, where are you? I will come to save you. No, I can't. All right. Let's go. Cool. Yeah, that's still really loud. But yeah, that was interesting. The plane wasn't as far underwater as it used to be, so you don't have to risk drowning. You just swim along the surface there. All right, so we are on the surface. There's an island. And yeah, looks pretty much the same. See what's in our storage area. Bandage, compass, and rations. All right, let's grab a paddle. Oh. Dude, where are you going? He's leading all the way over the side here. Okay, this must be the new raft animation they talked about. Ooh. Okay, this is a little bit wonky. It's hard to tell which direction you're supposed to be going. Makes more sense, though, that he is bent over like that, because that's what you do have to do in order to paddle. All right, so let's go up. Put that back. Hop out. Oh, that was a female noise. All right, so we are on our island. Oh, look at this down here. We have some, that must be the tool belt slots at the bottom of the screen there. They're locked. Interesting. Ooh, that's a big watch on a little girl. Okay. 9:43 in the morning, 2nd of June. The UV is high. We have full health, full food, full water, and we have full SPF. We have no skills whatsoever, and we're healthy. But yeah, you can see the time and date and the UV are always there at the top of the screen. So that's, I guess, what they meant with that. Otherwise, it's going to be pretty much the same old, I think. Oh, look at her shadow. Ooh, freaky long arms. Hello. All right, so we are a female, and we have very long arms. All right, so let's just do a few normal... Oh, look at that. There's the little yellow bar. If I run, you can see the yellow bar on the bottom of the screen. That's my stamina. And you can see it that depletes as I run around too much. I just want to see how much I can actually run around here before I get fatigued. Hello, seagull. I don't know if I... The heck is that big honking thing out in the distance? That's one big monster thing right there, whatever that is. I want to see what that is. All right, we'll get to that eventually. Rocks, sticks. All right, it seems that the stamina regenerates pretty quickly. So as long as you just do kind of short spurts of running, you should be fine. It's not going to do too much. You need an aloe plant. Ooh, pippy plants! And there's the cloths instead of tarps that I talked about. All right. Lots of... I like the little noise she makes when she jumps. Whoop! Whoop! Okay. Cool. Whoop! I'm sorry, I'm easily amused. All right, let's run around, grab some stuff. All right, otherwise it looks pretty much the same. Not much difference in the rock or the island generation. A little bit bushier than normal, isn't it? I don't know. Hoop. I'm just grabbing sticks and stuff. Hoop. Okay. Let's drop some of these. Drop those, drop the aloe plants, drop the tarps. Oh, more sticks. We'll drop these here as well. All right. Cool. I'm liking it. I don't see any monster shipwrecks on this island. But like I say, off in the distance there, that one island, it had a huge shipwreck on it. So that's cool. Let's make a stick. Let's grab that. Let's get ourselves a knife. Now, I don't want to play this game. I'm not going to go through the whole rigmarole of playing and everything. I just wanted to see the basic startup, what the island was like, what was different. We'll have to get into some actual gameplay before we find out what a lot of these new features are. I don't know how you do the sprint swimming. Let me see if I can swim here. Get underwater. Come on. There you go. How do you sprint? I don't know. Am I running? I don't know. She seems to be pretty darn fast underwater. I think I'm sprinting. Yeah, I must be. My yellow bar is going down. I don't know. Why? How am I sprinting? Oh, I think I had pressed the shift key. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, sprinting. That's pretty fast. She's pretty quick with the sprinting. I gotta give her that. I like it. That's cool. All right, what do we got here? Can we build a lashing? Yep. Can we build a knife? Yep. Let's get us some yucca plants. Now, this is the other new thing for yucca plants that came out in version 0.53. It now comes with this extra little piece right up here. You can see it's a yucca cutting. And this, you can pluck it and you can plant it in a farming plot. Then you can grow your own yucca plants. Ooh, what was that? Okay, yucca cutting does not have a texture apparently. It's just a big square. I like it. Ah, but there, we can hold it in our hand. Looks like a fancy little cutting. Nice, I like it. Let's see, what else we got on here? Is there only one yucca plant out here? Or am I just not seeing the other ones? Oh, nice stick. Whoop! Sorry, I keep repeating what she's saying. Whoop! I'm getting used to the new sounds. Man, there's a lot of stuff on here. Juga. All right, so we've got all sorts of stuff here. Pippy plants, so we can already build ourselves a antidote. So that's nice. More rocks. All right, do we see any more shipwrecks around here? Yeah, there's one out there I can see. You can see the bubbles on the horizon. There's actually one over there as well. I'm just going to say to heck with it. I don't care if there's sharks. I'm going for it. Well, oh, there's a big grouper fish. Hello, buddy. I hope you're not dangerous. I'm assuming he's not. He's pretty big, though. Look at that guy. Woo! Giant grouper. Hello. I wonder if you can kill him. Huh. Neat. Where did that shipwreck go? Ah! I forgot to breathe. Wow. I like the sprint swimming. That's so cool. All right. That'll help you kind of get away quickly or surface very quickly if you need to. I like it. Oh, a turtle. I saw a turtle shadow. Oh, shark. Oh, there's a turtle. Ah. It's going to be fun getting used to these sounds. Oh my god. Wow, we saw a turtle and a grouper. Nice. Drop that. Stop running. All right, so after all that running around and stuff, I want to look at my watch, and you can see that my food and water have started to go down, and my SPF is almost depleted as well. Ooh, my harvesting skills have gone up. I'm assuming that's what that is. Physical and craftsmanship and cooking and hunting, I haven't done anything. All right. Let's take that with us. All right, so I'm not going to do too much more than this on this episode. I'm excited by this new version of the game. Looks like there's lots of stuff for me to explore and to look into. So I think what I'll do is I'll pretty much just end it here and say, yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you're excited about this, just as excited as I am anyways. And I'm going to spend the next while exploring, setting up my island. I'm going to check a couple of other islands, see if I can find some of those other sea creatures, see if I can find some of the different shipwrecks and other content that they've added to this. And I'll do a follow-up video when I've got enough material, and I will show it to you guys and post that as soon as I can. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully we will see you again very soon. This is Agurk signing off. Bye for now.